Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shamika and this is Check the Rhymes. I am super excited that you're here. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you tap that subscribe button and check me out also on sweet929.tv and on the Zonify app under the Expression channel. Anyway, let's get into today's show. It's still the holiday season, and that means more holiday movies, and this one airs on the OWN network, y'all. It is A Christmas Stray, and it premieres Tuesday, December 14th at 9 o'clock. Joining me today to talk about the film is Rhyon Nicole Brown and Andra Fuller. So stay tuned. You definitely don't want to miss today's show. Hi, Rhyon and Andra. Welcome to Check the Rhymes. How are you?
Thank you, Shamika.
Hey,
Doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well. Y'all, I love this movie. And I'm going to tell you this. I don't like animals, but I love this movie.
I think you're the first person we talked to all day, Shamika, that don't like animals.
I'm terrified of dogs, but I was like, oh, this is cute. Maybe it's because it's on TV and it's not in my face. So tell everybody what A Christmas Stray is about. Either one of you can answer.
Yeah, it's a movie about two young business professionals who are in their own rights workaholics who only focus on being in the office, advancing their professional careers. They have their various reasons why they take that approach, but this dog kind of has something different in store for the both of them. And my character Ethan is on his way to a butt kissing festival on the holidays. He's trying to go kiss up to one of his bosses, and this dog derails his plans, leads him to Foster, who owns her own veterinarian clinic, and sparks start flying immediately.
Yes, I love it. And I thought as I was watching, I thought you don't really see Black veterinarians on TV that often. I mean, there's a show, I forget what channel it's on, but they're, Black veterinarians, but you don't see it like us portraying that in movies. So Rhyon, tell me what drew you to this film. Is that what kind of got your attention?
Yeah, that was actually a big one. And I truly just believe that as women, in society today, we're kind of, I don't want to say forced, but pushed to kind of choose whether we want to be entrepreneurs and a boss, or whether we're going to be, in love and have a successful relationship. And it's not something that that reality is not so tethered to men. And so I think that the more and more we push and allow people to see that, no, it's important to have both, and you can have both if it's what you want. And I think that this character was a great representation of that. So
awesome. Andra, you've been in a few Christmas movies. So what makes this one stand out for you?
Me? Christmas movie?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. Just a couple.
Just a couple. For me, the thing that sets this one apart from the others is, for one, the character that Ethan is, and for two, obviously the aspect of bringing a dog into the fold. It was my first time ever working with a live animal, and it posed its own challenges in itself, but it was so much fun. So I think the biggest thing is the dog itself. You show a dog your plans for how your day is going to go on set, and the dog will laugh at you, literally.
So I'm guessing neither of you were afraid of dogs.
No, I'm a dog lover, Shamika.
I commend y'all that love dogs and all that. I'm terrified.
No, you don't. You don't love the dogs.
So you got to tell me, was there a favorite moment on set or in the film that you just like, when you think back on filming it, that you're like, oh, this was the moment that I loved the most?
For me, it was probably the sledding. I'd never been sledding a day in my life, and it was awesome to experience. Just I think that's the cool thing about our jobs. Like, there's so many things. Just because we're playing so many different lives of characters, there's so many things that we kind of get to do that we don't normally. So sledding was that moment for me.
Okay.
I agree. The sledding itself was fun, but we were up in the mountains in Canada. It was freezing cold, and it was the first day of production. So if it wouldn't have been so cold, so I couldn't feel my toes, couldn't feel my fingertips, I would agree with the sledding aspect. So I'm gonna go a different route. I'm gonna go with the dance sequence. You know, we have to learn a dance routine. My character Ethan is from Chicago, so he kind of boasts about being able to, being from Chicago and being able to step. So we had this fairly elaborate dance routine that we did, and for me, that was the first time I actually got to dance in a movie. Like,
oh wow,
that type of fun to where I get to dance, and I love dancing. I come from a dancing family, not traditionally, not classically trained or anything like that, but I like to dance, so I had a chance to show off a couple of dance moves.
Let me find out. You need to be on Dancing with the Stars.
Let me find out.
Right. So I'm going to ask you both a couple of holiday questions. It's like a holiday pop quiz, and I hope you have the right answers. Are y'all ready?
Uh-oh.
All right. Pumpkin pie or sweet potato pie?
Sweet potato.
Come on now, stop playing games.
No, see, I'm always the only one that's picking pumpkin. What's going on?
You are the only one. You are the only one.
In my defense, I'm from the mountains.
Understandable.
Oh, say less.
The thing is, I've had a pumpkin pie that I've absolutely loved. It was like a recipe that my friend's great-great-great-grandmother passed down, but that is the only pumpkin pie that I've ever had that I've been like, this is incredible.
So what holiday song, when it comes on, it immediately makes you feel like you're in the holiday spirit?
Ooh, it's probably something from Nat King Cole. Have a Merry Christmas. Nat King Cole would probably be it for me.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, that song, like in the summertime, I don't feel like it's summertime unless I hear, Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince, Summertime. Then I feel like it's the spirit. For me, that song for Christmas is Silent Night, Silent Nights by The Temptations. Like, that's the song. When it comes on, I instantly turn into an old man. I close my eyes. I put my right hand in the air to the Lord, and I just thank Him for that song.
Why did I just do that when you said that? I'm like, in my mind, I just started it with that.
In my mind, my hand goes up. I turn into, a 75-year-old, grandfather at that point.
And for the last question, can you share one of your favorite holiday memories? Like from, whatever age.
The one that stands out for me, just off you asking, without putting too much thought into it, I remember the Christmas I got, my brother and myself, we got our Nintendo game system. And we were the only kids on my block who had the Nintendo. Because, back then, the Nintendo was only probably like $80, but $80 was a lot in the 80s.
Right.
So, we were the popular kids, and everybody used to come over to the house and play Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt and Zelda, and we were those guys on the block thanks to that specific Christmas.
I love that. I was that kid on my block that had those games. They would always come over to play.
Right. Yep.
How about you, Rhyon?
For me, I would probably say, without giving it too much thought, when I got my first bike, I remember that Christmas, LA, we've got warm weather. So my dad pretty much like stayed outside with me that whole day, helping me learn how to ride this bike. And I'll just never forget that, like, the amount of patience that he had with me. And it was just like this bonding time that my dad and I had that I'll never forget.
Oh, I love that. That's a great memory. Well, I want to thank you both for joining me today on Check the Rhymes. The Christmas Stray premieres on Tuesday, December 14th at 9 o'clock on OWN. And I hope you both have a happy holiday and have some pumpkin pie.
Wait, time out. Hold on. Real quick. The name of your show is Check the Rhyme?
It is.
So you got to give us a Christmas rhyme. Let's go.
No, see, I don't do that.
How is your show called Check the Rhyme and you not giving us no rhymes? Where's the bar?
It's because my last name is Rhymes. Check the Rhymes with Shamika Rhymes. Get it?
Okay, all right. I'll let y'all.
But you're welcome to drop a quick little freestyle.
Oh man, listen, it is. What is it? It's 8 o'clock in the morning here in LA, so my brain ain't even on that mode. If it was a little bit later in the day, I would give you some freestyle. But what happened was,
Okay.
I'm still 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Next time.
Next time, I'll hold you to that.
All right. Thank you both again for joining me today.
Thank you.